Jack Harlow has undoubtedly become an unexpected rap star. If the last few months are any indication of his future success, the 26-year-old MC is headed into the summer red hot. His track, Lovin' on Me, has been the longest-running song of the year so far across any genre. While many other artists may come to mind when thinking of rap heavyweights, none of them have achieved that feat in 2024. There's been conversation going on with hip-hop fans for a while now about how the genre hasn't really birthed any new megastars in a minute. But maybe it has, and that star is Jack Harlow, and people just haven't accepted it yet. Let's take it back a few years first. Before Jack was the chart-topping guy everyone knows him as today, he was on the come-up making mixtapes back in his hometown of Louisville, Kentucky. He started dropping them in high school and performed locally throughout the entire state of Kentucky. By 2017, Jack dropped Gazebo, the early mixtape that put him on the map. He even got the opportunity to open for lauded rock band Portugal the Man on their tour the following year, which opened him up to a fan base outside of hip-hop. 2018 is when Jack Harlow really started his rap glow-up. He signed to the indie label Generation Now in partnership with Atlantic Records, the same label home of Lil Uzi Vert. He also had some big hip-hop names in his corner, since Generation Now is co-founded by DJ Drama, DJ Don Cannon, and Leighton Lake Show Morrison. Mixtapes like Loose and Confetti featuring Jack's indelible rhymes followed, plus other artists were showing him support with collaborations, Sci-Hi the Prince, Bryson Tiller, and K-Camp. Then Jack struck gold with the hit What's Poppin' in 2020. The remix featuring DaBaby, Tory Lanez, and Lil Wayne sent the song soaring into the #2 spot on the Billboard Hot 100 that summer. What's Poppin' was the first sign Jack was a certified hitmaker. The track set the tone for his debut album, That's What They All Say, released in the fall of 2020. What's Poppin' has now been certified 7 times platinum. The song earned him a wealth of nominations at the Grammy Awards, Billboard Music Awards, MTV Video Music Awards, and BET Hip Hop Awards. Though Jack didn't walk away a winner for What's Poppin' that year, his star power wasn't hiding in plain sight anymore. He was also aware of the chatter that came with being in the spotlight. Jack wasn't ignorant to the fact that not everyone was a fan, which is why being heralded as a star in hip-hop could be laughed off by some. I'm in the business of turning skeptics into believers. I think people right now have me boxed in as the white boy who can really rap. I see what everyone says about me, but it doesn't bother me like it did when I was younger. And for me, it's about proving people wrong and showing my range, he told Complex in 2020. Jack Harlow kicked things up a notch in 2021. A Saturday Night Live performance of What's Poppin' and other songs, a collaboration with Eminem on Slim Shady's Killer remix with Cordae, and joining Lil Nas X on Industry Baby kept his name in the headlines. Industry Baby also earned Jack his first #1 song on the Billboard Hot 100. While he appears as a feature on Nas X's track, the move to the top of the charts became familiar territory for Jack over the next few years. As he continued to capitalize on the song's popularity, Jack went on the Creme de la Creme tour that year too. Being in a prime position also came with a sense of responsibility for Jack. No matter how embraced I am, there will never be a day that I'm black. With that being said, there's a certain responsibility that comes with being a white man in a black genre, and there are certain things that have me regarded differently, he told Billboard in 2021. Industry Baby continued Jack's Grammy recognition as well. He was nominated for Best Melodic Rap Performance with Lil Nas X in 2022. While getting a #1 is a major accomplishment, no matter whose record it is, the song that finally landed Jack Harlow his real tried and true #1 hit as a solo artist was First Class, which also arrived that same year. The track was an immediate viral success on TikTok as a result of its sample, Fergie's 2006 song Glamorous. In April of 2022, the record First Class debuted at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. It's also a 2 times platinum track. By this time, the big dogs were paying attention to what Jack Harlow was doing too. That May, Drake joined Jack on the track Churchill Downs, a banger that finds both rappers delivering plenty of fire bars. A notable line from Jack was, "I'm hip-hop, do you fully understand?" which seemed to be in response to people questioning his place in the game. Shortly after the song dropped, Jack discussed his friendship with Drake during a talk with Real 92.3 radio personality Big Boy.
When I speak to bro, he's in tune, you know what I'm saying? And he's also, one of my idols. So I'm very interested in a friendship, you know what I'm saying? I'm interested to learn from him. I'm interested in him telling me the truth and, just hearing his thoughts on things. But after we met, he just totally exceeded my expectations for what type of person he was, and we just clicked, bro.
With a proper #1 on his side and a Drake collab, the movement into Jack's sophomore album, Come Home the Kids Miss You, proved to be no slump. He locked in a #3 spot on the Billboard 200 thanks to the positive reception of First Class in May of 2022. The awards nominations for First Class were also pretty stacked. American Music Awards, BET Awards, Grammy Awards, and MTV Video Music Awards, just to name a few. He won Song of the Summer at the VMAs in 2022 for the track. He even received a Grammy nomination for Best Rap Album for Come Home the Kids Miss You that year. In total, Jack Harlow is a 6-time Grammy nominee. With all eyes on him, Jack took his show on the road for the Come Home the Kids Miss You World Tour 2. He was going global. It's clear people and the industry love Jack Harlow's output. However, it wasn't everybody. The year he saw his biggest solo success in 2022 was also around the same time he was receiving more hate than usual. Entire Reddit threads were dedicated to rap fans thinking he was cringe, corny, but also overrated. Conversations across X, formerly known as Twitter, carried on in similar ways with the negativity. By 2023, he kept it moving, and the consistency continued with another album, Jackman. Before the official release of the album in April that year, Jack unveiled the cover art. He was shirtless, standing in the middle of a street in Louisville, Kentucky. Jack started trending on X soon after he debuted the cover, and rap fans were going in on his look. Imagine being at home in Louisville and shirtless Jack Harlow is in your back alley having a photo shoot. Those were just some of the tweets. When the album did arrive 2 days later, so did the song They Don't Love It, on which Jack rapped that he was the second hardest white rapper after Eminem, even though he didn't mention Slim Shady by name. The hardest white boy since the one who rapped about vomit and sweaters, and hold the comments cause I promise you I'm honestly better than whoever came to your head right then, Jack rapped. Though Jack Harlow hasn't been in major beef like Eminem, he got involved in some right after the album release. MGK seemed to be listening to Jack in some way because he unleashed a new freestyle a week after Jack dropped the album and let the disses fly. I see why they call you Jackman. You jack man's whole swag. Give Drake his flow back, man. I eat rappers like Pac-Man. Must I regurgitate and show you who's in my stomach from The Last Dance? This led to further conversation that not everyone was supportive of Jack's time at the top of the game. Either way, the Jackman album came in at number 8 on the 200 chart. A few notches lower than his sophomore effort, but that didn't mean people were losing interest. Jack proved that with what he surprised his fans with before the year was over. In November of 2023, Jack Harlow unleashed Lovin' on Me, a pop-friendly rap record that soared across social media first and then went straight to the charts. The song finds him flirting with the woman he desires, but its opening line is what caught attention on social media. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28 telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. He raps on the track. At the time, Jack admitted that he was just taking things as they come with the song, but the people were feeling it.
Cooking up right now. I just dropped a song called Lovin' on Me, and motherfuckers seem to be resonating with it, so we're just gonna take it as it comes. I feel like we're in a space now where like you can kind of just look at the playing field and make decisions in an instant. You don't got to plan ahead 6 months, a year ahead of time. So
Lovin' on Me debuted at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. Then it caught fire and reached number 1 the following week. He certainly closed out 2023 strong. By 2024, Jack Harlow and his mullet were back on top of the charts with the song once again for multiple weeks in both January and February. As it stands right now, the rapper still has the longest running track of the year with Lovin' on Me. While some people may not have predicted Jack to lock in number 1s the way he has, it really is no surprise when looking at his career so far. He may be an unexpected rap star to some, but looking at his history, he's been putting in the work all along. Visit the XXL store to buy merch. Hit subscribe to see more videos from XXL.